Hello, my dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the reading for you for the month of December 2019. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And for all those whose birthdays are falling in the month of December, wishing you all a very, very, very happy birthday. And here we begin your reading. I've already shuffled the cards and I will just shuffle it a little bit more and give it a cut so that we are ready for the reading. I'll be doing the Celtic, and here we are. They're asking me to shuffle a little bit more and give it one more cut. And here we begin the reading. Here we are ready to do the Celtic. This is the current energies for you. That is for the month of December. And it's a wonderful start because we have got for you, Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles. And this is like a minor sun. So this is a new beginning. Also for some of you, there is a new beginning in the in finances, in career. Probably some of you could be moving in, getting a new job, or there is definitely a new beginning. And if your relationship aspect or something on that aspect is what you're looking for, then there also is what I'm sensing, a new beginning in it could be anybody new, or it could be in the same relationship. There is a regeneration, there is a renewal energy is what I'm sensing. But Ace of Pentacle is a beautiful card to start. And if December, and this is a beautiful time, it's the holidays time as well, and we have a new year beginning anyways. But here what I'm sensing is that there is something which it's like sowing the seeds which has been done in the past, and that is fructifying now, and you're noticing those fruits now is what I'm sensing. And what's crossing the card is Four of Swords, and you're waiting. You are while these new beginnings are lining up, you are resting, waiting, so that you are ready for these. As these new beginnings mature, you are realizing that there might be some more work which you need to do as it matures further, and hence you are resting, meditating, and but that is not the state wherein you are kind of not aware or not ready to do anything. You are preparing yourself. You're resting not because of any other reason, but you know that you will have to put in more work tomorrow, and because there are new beginnings which are lining up, which will demand probably more from you physically, mentally, emotionally, and you are getting ready. And many of you are resting, also beginning to meditate is what I'm sensing. Many of you have learned the art. I would not say learn the art, but many of you have realized the importance of resting. And that is also a new phase in your life wherein you are realizing that it's not all the work which gets you, it's not that hard work which gets you what you desire, but at times it's more resting and being in the present moment which kind of aligns you and gets you and fulfills your desires. And many of you are realizing that. I'm just going to keep it like this. And let's see what your underlying energies are like. And we have beautiful King of Cups here, which means that you could be connecting with a water sign, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio there. And there I am also sensing that many of you are in that very connected to the heart space. And the underlying reason is that more you connect with the heart space, and universe is also guiding you on that direction, that stay tuned with your heart space, how you project yourself outside. is I mean, definitely, as they say that as within is so without. However, the thing which I'm trying to tell you here is that universe is trying to send you a message that as you stay tuned into your heart space, there are definitely new beginnings. You will get guidance as you move along. Stay connected to your heart space, and you are realizing the power of connecting to the heart space. And it's also the message which I'm getting here is that it's not about how you kind of behave in the or how you appear in the outside world. It is about that is immaterial, but you should be aware of your truth. You should be aware of your true self and the truth in your heart, and stay tuned into that. So connecting to your heart space is the message, which is really wonderful, because you would know, then you would be receiving your divine messages out there. I mean, you need to be connected to your heart space, and that's when your head to be more at the rest. And that's how these new beginnings are going to be beneficial, and you will know what to do and what steps. How do we make this ace to a 10 of pentacles, right? And that's what you will know when you connect to your heart space. Now let's see what are the wonderful. What the again you yes, it's very right balance is what I'm sensing, that you have the connecting with the heart space. But then it's connecting to the heart space doesn't mean that you're becoming illogical, right? You are you are using your logical powers at the conscious level, and that is what is crowning your energy. And that is what you're kind of putting forth as well. Many of you Capricorns are going ahead, putting forth and putting your logical self out. You are dealing with things in a very, so to speak, not from the heart, but the head space. But there ought to be a right balance is what I'm sensing with this King of Cups and Queen of Swords. And here I'm sensing, because it has come in the same reading as the underline and the crowning energy, that is more outside I'm sensing, and that is absolutely fine, is what we were talking about, that how you are projecting to the world, or how you are appearing to the world. And that's not that you are illogical. You definitely are very logical, and you're coming forth as logical, but that is not happening without being connected to your heart. So it's a very right balance is what I'm sensing here. It's a very right balance of the heart and mind, and this new beginning needs that. And keep resting, keep giving rest to your head, calm down, stay connected to the present, staying present as much as you can. And let's see what is the energy in the past. In the past, we have the Hanged Man. In the past, you were changing your perspectives. That was a time of not too much of, you've been not called on to. There were things actually, I would say, were in the suspended state. But when they were in the suspended state, it did change the perspective for you, or the person you're connecting with, or the situation automatically started to evolve in a very different way while things were in the suspended state. And that also is a result, this new beginning is also the result of that yes, things did change around. Now let's see what is happening in the near future. In the near future, I am sensing that we have the Ace of Pentacles growing. However, there is a phase which when you feel that maybe it's not enough, and that's fine, but you need to look back and say that it is new beginning, it's growing, it's 5 right now, it will go up to 10, and there is definitely a growth there. But then this new beginning may not just kind of start to show, and it's not that the entire tree will be full of fruits in like weeks time, but yes, you will start seeing results, and you will have to be patient is what I'm saying. And there is also very you can see that it's 4 and it's 5 here. It's a growth, and here there is growth, but you may sense the lack, you may sense that it's not enough, but have faith that yes, it's growing. and it may not appear so enough, but then here we have 5 fruits. Now there'll be like thousands on this big huge tree, which this Ace of Pentacle has potential to grow, right? So don't feel the lack. Rather, change your perspective of the way you would look at things. Connect to your heart space, logically apply the common sense, and see that, hey, not all the fruits will be out in one go. Yes, it's a season and it will grow. These are small budlings which will grow into the big one soon. Now, how you are dealing with the entire situation, right? So let's look at that. You are in the celebration mode. You are celebrating is the right thing to do as well. And you are connecting with your soul group. It is, but I'm sensing that though you are connecting with your soul group and people, there is something at the back of your head which is keeping you occupied, even when you're connecting with people, even when it's a holiday season. It's the time when there is a lot of merriment, happy times are around, and you will enjoy that. I'm not saying that you won't, but there is something which is kind of lingering on at the back of your head, and I am just kind of curious to see what it is, because this is not the message which I get generally from this card. But okay, we have the Six of Wands with the Three of. Now here there is something at the back of the head wherein you're thinking that, hey, will I come victorious or no? And in the outside world, you are kind of mingling around with people, talking to people, celebrating, enjoying your maybe your glass of wine and etc. But the back of the head, you're saying that, how do I come successful? And this could be this new beginning which is lingering on in your head, and you probably needs to let go here and kind of surrender that you keep putting in your efforts. Surrendering doesn't mean that you stop putting in efforts. You will keep putting in the efforts. However, you will surrender the result or the outcome, right? That's what you need to do. Now let's see what are the external environment, because external environment is the Empress, and this is divine feminine energy as well. So, and that's like the earth, that's like the Mother Earth. Abundant environment is feeling, is a lot of in the environment. The external energy is, and this could be universe, your guides, your master guides. There are people around you, there is a divine help, there is a lot of receiving which you can do. And receiving can happen when you are not operating out of the lack mentality. And I'm sensing there is so much available to you right now. All you need to do is like open your arms and receive. Open your arms and receive, Capricorns, because there is really so much around you. There is so much around you. Stay positive, stay aligned. Just open your arm and embrace the abundance, because that's what the Empress energy is. And once you embrace that, you will become that Empress, and you will start giving that. And you are, a Capricorn in that energy. You are the one who are, who would want to give, who would want to extend your warmth. And this is what is in the external environment, but you are called to open your arms and embrace the abundance. And now let's see what the fears and hopes and fears. And you are, I'm sensing that you have options, and this is not a bad state you are in, and you're hoping to get a lot of options in this. And that is also fearing you, that because you are fearing that you should not end up choosing the wrong one, and you have fear of that you should not move into the wrong direction. But trust me, there is no wrong direction, Capricorns. Everything is right. So once you kind of stay connected to your heart space, give your mind enough rest and tune into the divine and see that which direction is the right one. And your heart will tell you. If your heart feels joy, contentment, blissfulness, evaluate both or multiple options like that. And if your heart is like jumping with joy, that's the option to take. And if when you feel fear, a lack, or any that kind of an energy, when you say, hey, I'm not doing it, it's a feeling of compromise. That's not the right decision. The right decision or the right direction to take is when your heart is jumping in joy, right? So do that, Capricorns, and let's see what the outcome or the distant future is like. Four of Wands. It is wonderful. It is wonderful, and I'm happy because all those who are looking for the stability, it is there. All those who are looking for commitment, it is there. It's also the card of marriage, and some of you maybe are tying knots and ascending. Your relationship is ascending, and if you're looking for that family, there is more stability coming on, and that's a wonderful card to have. There is marriage on lines for or maybe higher commitment, and if you're already in a relationship, it is maturing to a next new level, which is what I'm sensing. This new beginnings will take a shape of a very a beautiful outcome here, and in the distant future, that's what. And you don't have to feel the lack, because there is beautiful energies of lining up in your relationship is definitely ascending to a higher level, and you just need to open your arms and embrace the love. That's what you need to be doing. You need to open your arms and embrace the abundance, and abundance of love, abundance of clarity, abundance of whatever you want in your life. And that's a wonderful reading. And now I'm just kind of I got this new deck, and I'm just kind of whatever question you have, if you have a question in mind, and if you just want any specific question and looking for some guidance, I'm just going to pull one card here. It might give some message or some direction to you for Capricorn for the month of December. If you have one question, it may give you some direction, and you would know if this answer is for you or no as well, right? Because it's a general read, I may not be able to give answers to everybody, but the answer is yes. Answer is yes. So the answer to your question is yes, whatever it is. If you were looking for, I don't know the question, I just know the answer. So the answer, because that's what the angels are telling me, the answer is yes, Capricorn, whatever the question was. Now here, I am just going to get few more messages from romance angels or Archangel Michael for the month of December, whatever messages are. I've got one card here which popped out. Now let's see if, yeah, I'll take one more. Okay. For Capricorns for the month of December 2019. And these energies don't just last for 1 month, but yes, we do reading. I've got actually two cards, it seems. We do reading, when I do reading for monthly things, so, but it may, you would know that your friends help you, and be gentle to yourself, okay? Don't be harsh on yourself here, Capricorns. Life is to have fun and have confidence that everything is working out, because we've got the confirmation as yes, we have Four of Wands, we have a lot of merriment, joy, which is happening. The environment is very abundant, and a lot of abundance is lining up for you. Let your friends help you. Don't shy away from taking help. Ask and accept support from others, and that's how you can be gentle with yourself as well, because then you can shed off some of your burdens. So don't be harsh on yourself here. Let's see what is the guidance for whosoever is watching this reading. If you are too many cards, okay, but that left behind, so I'll pick that. So if you're a cross watcher, then this is for you as well, whosoever is watching this reading. Okay, so the message or the guidance, the most appropriate message for you, or the guidance for you for the month of December is curiosity. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested, and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are, and you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people, and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and their role in divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. Affirmation: I explore the wonder of life. This is the affirmation you can use as much as you can here, Capricorns. I explore the wonder of life. And this is the reading for you. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting. And I really appreciate all your support to the channel. It really means a lot to me. And if you want a private reading, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com. That's been mentioned in the description box below. Take care, and this is it for now. Be happy.